You know the exact moment the carrier comes out and your cat, the one who sleeps curled against you every night, suddenly wants nothing to do with you. One leg braced against the door, that low growl, and the thought you hate the most. Does he think I'm doing this to hurt him? He doesn't. And today, you'll get the 7 small changes that turn that whole fight into something calm. The last one has nothing to do with your cat. It's about you. First, let me take something off your shoulders. If loading your cat feels like a betrayal every single time, you are not a bad owner, and your cat is not being dramatic or spiteful. Cats simply don't hold grudges the way we imagine they do. What looks like he hates me now is really just fear, nothing more. And here's the first myth I want to break because it keeps people stuck. So many owners believe some cats just hate the carrier, full stop, and the only option is to grab them faster next time. I've even seen people buy a brand new carrier before every vet visit, hoping this one won't frighten them. It always does. Cats, as it turns out, are not fooled by a fresh coat of plastic because the box was never really the problem. Think about what a cat actually needs to feel safe. 2 things mostly: a sense of control and knowing what's coming next. The surprise grab takes both away in a single second. You haven't just picked your cat up, you've told them in the only language they trust that they've lost control and something scary is on its way. That's not a broken cat. That's a normal animal reacting exactly the way nature built it to. And honestly, that's the good news, because control and predictability aren't personality traits you're stuck with forever. They're conditions, and every single one of them you can change. So let's start with the change that does the most work of all. Number 1, leave the cat carrier out all the time. Not the night before the appointment, but always, as a normal part of your home. Right now, that carrier is a warning sign. Your cat has learned that its shape means the car, the vet, the needle. So the moment it appears, the fear starts before you've even touched them. But a carrier that just lives in the corner in a sunny spot they already love slowly stops meaning anything at all. It becomes as ordinary as a chair. And nothing ordinary is frightening. Some cats even start napping in it, claiming it like one more piece of the home they've clearly been running all along. That's the whole thing, working quietly on its own. But tolerating the carrier isn't the finish line. We want them to actually want to go inside, and that starts with the next change. Number 2, make the carrier a positive place. Now give them a reason to go near it. But please don't just push the food bowl inside, because this is where even popular advice gets it wrong. If your cat is already anxious, feeding full meals in the carrier can backfire and actually put them off eating altogether. So go softer than that. Drop a treat near it, then one right on the threshold. Let them choose to step in and take it. Never trapped. Always their decision. Tuck in a t-shirt you've worn or a favorite toy. You're not baiting a trap here. You're letting your cat discover at their own pace that this is simply a place where nice things quietly happen. Now, I know for a lot of you, we're not there yet. Right now, it's still all 4 legs splayed against the opening like a furry little starfish the second you come near. If that's your cat, tell me in the comments. Trust me, you are in very good company. And honestly, part of why they brace like that could be the box itself. So let's deal with that next. Number 3, choose the right cat carrier. Take an honest look at the carrier you own. If it's the small, hard plastic kind with one little door at the front, you're fighting with the wrong tool. And no amount of training fully makes up for it. Your cat can't rub their scent onto slick plastic, so it never feels like theirs. They can't see out, so they feel cornered. And that single front door means the only way in is head first into a dark hole, which every instinct they have screams against. What you want instead is one that opens from the top. Or better still, one where the whole top half lifts off. And this pays off in a big way later. A good vet can examine your cat sitting right there in the bottom half on their own familiar blanket instead of dragging them out onto a cold metal table. Number 4, how to put a cat in a carrier. This next one is the single move almost nobody shows you, and it changes everything right at the doorway. Never push a cat in head first. Facing into a dark, closing space, they will brace and fight you every time, so do the exact opposite. Turn them gently so they're facing you, and lower them in back end first. Or if the top opens, just lower them straight down. When a cat can't see the walls closing in front of their face, the panic simply doesn't ignite the same way. It feels wrong the first time you try it. That feeling is exactly why it works. You've stopped fighting the animal and started working with it. But even a flawless calm load can be quietly undone by something you can't see, something already waiting inside that box. Number 5, clean the carrier smell. Open your carrier and take a real sniff. To you, it smells like nothing. To your cat, it's the whole story of last time. When a cat is terrified, they leave a scent behind, a chemical marker that says, "This place is not safe." It soaks into the fabric and lingers there. So the next time you bring the carrier out, before anything has even happened, your cat is met with the smell of their own past panic. And you've restarted the fear without meaning to. The fix is simple. Wash it after every trip, clean the hard parts, machine wash the bedding, get the old fear out completely, then add a scent of safety instead, a shirt you've worn, a blanket from their favorite nap spot. You're not just cleaning plastic, you're erasing a bad memory and writing a calmer one over the top of it. Number 6, calm your cat in the car. Now, the part most owners dread the most, the car. And this is where I can clear up another myth for you. When a cat pees or poops in the carrier on the way to the vet, owners almost always blame themselves for feeding too close to the trip. But it usually isn't about a full bladder at all. It's fear. It happens whether they've eaten or not, and it is not your fault. 2 things help more than anything else. First, cover the carrier with a light blanket, turning that flood of blurred scenery and strange noise into a small, calm den. Second, keep it steady. Don't swing it as you walk, and wedge it on the car floor or belt it into a seat so it isn't tilting through every turn. A cat that feels the ground lurch beneath them has nothing to hold on to, and that's where the crying and the sickness come from. Then practice when nothing is actually wrong. Sit in the parked car for 2 minutes and come back inside. Drive to the corner and turn around. Yes, the neighbors may wonder what on earth you're doing. Let them. You're quietly teaching your cat that the car doesn't always end somewhere frightening. And before the very last step, I have to ask, on the car ride, is your cat a silent, trembling little martyr, or do they yowl the whole way there like it's opening night at the opera? Tell me below. I have a fairly strong guess which one wins. Number 7, how to stay calm yourself. Here's the change that nothing else on this list works without. And it isn't something you can buy, it's you. Cats read us far more closely than we ever notice. They watch your hands, your breathing, the set of your shoulders, and on carrier day, you give yourself away completely. You brace for the struggle, you tense up, you move fast and stiff, and your cat reads every bit of it in an instant. Something is wrong, get ready. So without meaning to, you've built a loop, you expect a fight, your body announces it, your cat panics, and the fight arrives, which only convinces you to brace harder next time. You break it by breaking your half of it. Slow down, loosen your shoulders, move like it's an ordinary afternoon, and nothing important is happening. Talk in the same soft voice you use when they're asleep in your lap. It feels far too simple to matter, but calm is contagious, and your cat is always reading you first. So if you try just one thing this week, make it the very first one. Leave the carrier out somewhere your cat already loves to be, and do nothing else at all. Let it turn boring. You'll be genuinely surprised what shifts in only a few days, because getting your cat calmly into the carrier is only half of the story. The place it usually leads, the vet's table itself, has its own hidden signals your cat starts reading the second you walk through the door. And most loving owners undo everything they built at home in the first 60 seconds inside without ever realizing they're doing it. That's the part we fix next.